Start. Hey everybody, I'm coming around to see you. This is Linda Cody. I'm back. It's been a while since we've been doing videos.
Here she is.
Here I am. I made it. I lost my little tool that starts the camera and I don't remember how to set the timer, so you're stuck with me, but you all know that. Anyway, I'm glad to be back doing videos, and I'm so excited to have Andrew DeStefano with me today.
Hi, everyone.
And so that's why we're sitting really close, because we're
Thank you, Linda, for inviting me.
So Andrew is with New Fed Mortgage, and we figured what better way to start the series than to talk about what's happening in the marketplace in mortgages, because everybody is so antsy about mortgage rates and what's happening, and they're going up and what's going on. So here's my resident expert.
Thank you, Linda. I appreciate it. I love talking about rates. I watch them every day. And, just to let you know, Linda, rates have already moved up.
Yeah, uh-oh.
A lot of people say they're afraid that rates are moving up. They are moving up, and they already have. So the market moves faster than you and I. It's amazing how fast the market moves. So not to worry, though. I think rates are still affordable. We have to be vigilant and aware, that rates are affecting our daily lives, and they will always affect our lives.
Well, from a banker's point of view or a loan officer's point of view, rates are, it's like, the ice cream, right? Because you pay attention to it. From a buyer's point of view, even a seller's point of view, what difference does it make if the rate goes up? I was talking to Andrew earlier, and I said when I bought my first house, the rates were 17%. So for me to see like 3.5%, 4%, or whatever they are today, it's like, this is amazing. And what does this mean to a buyer, though? What do they need to be looking out for, or a seller?
So I think communication is key. Really knowing where rates are, where they're going. They are starting to creep up. So I would say about a year ago, rates were in the 2s and 3s, and now they're probably hovering between 3s and 4s. Still great rates. And I have a little chart in front of me. And when I got into the business in 2000, the rates were 8%, actually 8.05. And now in 2022, the average current rate is 3.45%. So that kind of gives you an idea where the trend has been, and it's been a long-term trend down.
I remember my dad saying when he bought his first house in 1950, the rates were 6%.
Yeah.
In 1950.
Let's see.
And then we saw them go up. I know.
They were actually in the 3s and 4s.
I know. I think your chart's wrong. Oh, maybe he just wasn't maybe he wasn't a good borrower and he had to pay 6%.
That could
no,
be.
Anything's possible.
Well, in the 60s, they did go up into the 6s and the 8s.
I remember they did, but so here's the thing: 16, 13. So I thought I was.
And these are averages.
Those are averages. So his chart lies. No, just kidding.
It's being a little generous. He doesn't want to scare people.
What you need to know if you're a buyer is that you need to pay attention to what's happening with rates. The market is very competitive right now. We're writing offers, but if the interest rate goes up, it could impact your affordability. So you always need to know what happens if the interest rate goes up a little bit or down a little bit, when to lock or not lock.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that? What are your feelings about locking the rate? Because you have an opportunity at some point in your loan to either lock your rate or let it ride, as they say. What do you think about that?
So
I know.
So my thesis has changed. I would say last year, the year before, we were encouraging to float the rate because each and every time we floated the rate, our clients would get rewarded for that.
Because the rate went down.
Yeah, because the rates were dropping precipitously. So this thesis this year, especially the last 60 to 90 days, I've seen rates moving up. So I would encourage to cautiously float. You could still float, but cautiously float. And really stay in touch with your loan officer, your real estate agent, and come up with, and obviously your family, because at the end of the day, the decision to lock or float is yours. We can offer an opinion. However, the market is rapidly changing day to day. Rates can do 3 things, Linda. They can go down, they can stay the same, or go up every single day. And that never changes.
This is true. It doesn't change. And the thing with locking, and again, this is, just me being me, it costs money. So if for some reason your lock expires, the time expires and you haven't closed, it's going to cost you money to extend that rate lock, correct?
It could.
It might, okay.
Depending on the lender. So for many years, at least where I work, we've been pretty flexible and liberal with our rate locks. We tend to not want to charge you. There are different lenders that will, some do, some don't. It depends on how much of an extension you need. If you need 3 days, 5 days, typically, most lenders, at least we do, we would give a free rate lock extension. If you wanted to say extend for a month or 2 months or 3 months, then there is a cost to money, and at that point there would be a rate lock extension fee.
So you just want to be sure that you're much closer to the end of the process than like locking right at the beginning. You want to make sure your title is good and everything is ready to go. But you need to rely on your experts and your team that you've put together to help you through the process, right?
That's right. So, Linda, as far as rates are concerned, I think that, it's like Murphy's Law, right? Things go down, they go up, they go down, they go up. We're kind of in a trend right now. It could be a blessing in disguise, Linda. If rates move up, then that potentially could cause prices to come down.
Or slow things down a little bit.
Yes. Yes. And what else affects the market, not just interest rates, but also supply and demand on inventory. And maybe you can comment on inventory.
Well, that's going to be another video. Yeah, we're desperately in need of inventory, but we are coming into the spring market, which is when more and more people are going to be putting their homes on the market or thinking about it, which actually is a perfect segue because we're going to be we're going to be finishing this video. We're going to be producing a new series, and it's called Real Buyers, Real Sellers in Real Estate. So we're going to be talking to buyers as they go through the process and sellers as they've gone through the process and everything real estate. So I'm hoping that you're excited about it. I'm very excited about it. It's in the planning working stages, and I'm looking forward to launch it very soon. So if you're a buyer or a seller or a real estate agent and you want to chat with me, give me a call, 978-764-2780. I'm Linda Cody from Cody & Company. This is Andrew DeStefano from NewFed. Give me your contact.
Thanks very much. NewFed Mortgage. My office is in North Andover, Massachusetts. We offer mortgages for every stage of your life. My telephone number is 978-423-4716. Thanks very much. It was nice being here today.
It's great having you here.
Thank you.
And I have to go around and shut it off because my little tool doesn't work. So he's going to wave at you.
Bye, everyone.